At the old man's funeral, I slipped a phone into his pocket when no one was watching. After the ceremony, I missed him so much that I called his number. The line went to voicemail. The next day, I completely broke down. He texted me back. 6 letters on the screen. See, I froze. Because I knew what it meant, I ran to my dad and told him the message came in at 2:30 a.m. I said maybe he was still alive, but he didn't believe me. He said maybe the phone got hacked. Simone was playing a sick joke. Even if the phone was hacked, those letters, only he and I knew what they meant. I had to know the truth. I rode my bike to the cemetery alone. I called his number and leaned on his gravestone. I needed to know if it was all in my head or if something else was still down there. My name is Sean. When I was little, my mom passed away in an accident. Since then, it's just been me and my dad. Every Sunday, we went to church together. One day, an old man showed up with silver hair. He watched me. That afternoon, he showed up at our door. He was a billionaire, and he needed someone to read to him $5 an hour. I said yes right away. Inside his mansion, he was already waiting, serious face. Not much to say. I sat down and started reading. Week after week, I went from a little boy to a high school kid, and our relationship became more than just a job. My dad finally got me an iPhone. A few days later, I used my prize money to buy him a phone. At first, he refused, but when I mentioned he could check stocks on, he changed his mind. The next day, I went over like always, walked into his study and froze. He was lying there, peacefully still, no breath. On his phone screen was an unfinished call to me that called my dad. He told me to stay. That night, I sat at home with his phone. I missed him so much. I sent a text. I'll miss our afternoons. At the funeral, after everyone left, I said goodbye and placed the phone in his hand as I was leaving. A man came over, said he was Harrigan's financial advisor. He handed me a letter. Harrigan's handwriting. I opened it. On the way home, he left me a fund, $800,000. The last part of the letter nearly made me fall off my bike. It was the exact message I sent him the night before, word for word, but this letter was dated 2 months ago. If it was a coincidence or something else, the thing that truly scared me was still waiting ahead.